So what were your thoughts on today's game?
First off, we were very, very poor. I don't think it's an excuse for the journey down. It was a long journey. Something new for somebody's bodies. The shape didn't work. More importantly, we just lost too many individual battles. We lost headers, tackles, second balls all over the park. And too many players didn't play at a level that they need to. And at this level, you can't afford to have 7 or 8 players performing as badly as we did first half.
Yeah, so of course we've got our questions from our fans here. The first one today comes from Jace. He goes, when playing a goal kick, why do all the players come into the middle and not the sides?
Well, we try to play from the back. That's what we aim for, because what we're doing is we're setting the first pass to try and free up a midfielder to get on it and break the first line where they press. We've obviously got to be quite understanding that this is grass pitch, okay. It's not great, it's not bad, but we don't play on grass often enough, and we've got to adapt our game a little bit. Having George back in the team up top helped us because we had an aerial threat up front. But yeah, I mean, it's mainly to try and break that first line of that press and then try and get on the ball in the half turn and get us going.
Yeah, so one of our fans, David Mallam, he says, basically, well done to you for addressing the issue in the first half of there being too much of a gap between the midfields and the forwards. Any thoughts on that statement?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's nice as a coach when you make changes at half time. I thought Toby came on. He was unlucky to step out today. I mean, he was injured on Monday against and the other boys were outstanding. So to change the team would have been harsh. The only reason Rio is out today is had an injury, so George came in, natural change. The others, it would have been hard to do it. It wasn't working. It's fairly obvious. When you're playing the shape we were overloaded in midfield. We weren't passing the ball well enough, so we had to do something different. And to be fair, Nami making his debut, scoring a goal and getting a goal disallowed was excellent. Full pace of threat, and we had a proper outlet on both wide areas, so it's good.
Yeah, so of course our first goal scorer. Who is number 12? Can you give us some more information on who he is?
Yeah, Nami signed during the week. So Nami is someone that I've known for a while. He came across us when he played for Marlow. He's been at FC Sudbury. He's played this level for Basingstoke and Gosport Borough. He's a goal scorer, first and foremost. He's a threat because of his pace, and what you saw today, he's a constant menace. So yeah, we had him sorted in the summer, but unfortunately he chose a different club. He reached out last week and said he'd like to come back and have a go, and we managed to get the paperwork sorted this week.
Perfect, good to know. Of course, you know, you don't have a game on Tuesday now, and the next game is Gosport Borough on Saturday back at home. What are you going to do differently to hopefully win that game?
Well, we do our homework on Gosport first of all. I didn't see the final result. I know that I think they were leading at half time, so I'm not sure. We watched the final game during the week. So we need to do our homework on them first, out of respect to this level. You can't just turn up blind at this level because you'll get caught out. So we'll do that. We'll train Tuesday, in Thursday for some tactical bits, some shape stuff, and hopefully be ready for the very busy weekend.
Perfect. Now, of course, I feel like this is more of a question for Mark, but final question, how long is it going to take to get home, Danny?
Well, hopefully less than the 3 hours it took us to get here, but I think the boys are having a beer on the way back. They might enjoy the journey a bit more than the one on the way here.
Yeah, and hopefully there's less singing as well, because that was...
I wasn't. One thing the boys are saying, I'm quite miserable. I was saying, save that for the journey home, because if you come down to a journey like Wimborne and you go home empty-handed, you just have to be sombre and realise that this league is a tough league. We're probably still near the relegation zone, even though we've not lost a game yet. We need to get 3 points on the board and get a win, and we need to work hard to get that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much, Danny. We can't wait to see you next Saturday.
Cheers, thanks for your time.
Danny, you had one more final thing to say.
Yeah, just wanted to thank the supporters. We had so many people that came down to the club. You know, I mean, it makes a massive difference to the boys, and we really appreciate everyone. The efforts they put in today to come down, staying overnight and bits. It's going to be important for us this season going forward, and the players really appreciated it. We said at half time we felt we let you down a little bit in that first half, and we want to make sure the second half performance is very much for the supporters that made the effort to come down. So thank you for all your help and all your support.
Perfect. Thank you, Danny.